Okay, so hello again, Melissa Martin, your curly cannabis or cannabis curly. Um, Today, I want to talk about the algorithm of Facebook, and I want to talk about Facebook Smart Lists. And I'm pretty sure this will be the last challenge and training tips where we are focusing on social media. So hopefully the past 4 videos, people have been able to learn how to kind of use those as building blocks to build their social media, to run it successfully on Facebook. Now, remember, Facebook's always going to be changing. The only thing that's constant is change. And so you might want to try to keep up with someone like John Eric Mosler, or JE is what we call him, for different tips and hacks and things to help you run your business. So for those of you who are a little bit confused, I always run like a challenge group and a leadership group, or a leadership challenge every month. And we just all get together in a message, and I usually give tips, hacks, challenges, things like that. I'm kind of feeling off today, so I apologize. My throat's a little scratchy. I'm going to set my timer for about 20 minutes. So I got 15 minutes here, so I got 5 extra minutes on top of that. Okay. Let me do this. 20 minutes so I can keep it. There we go. At 20 minutes for you guys. So this August challenge group, we've really been focusing kind of on like daily tasks and the building blocks to build your social media so far. And then we're going to focus a lot on belly to belly the upcoming weeks. And so I want to finish this off. We're going to talk about algorithm. Okay. And I have some notes here. So what is an algorithm? Facebook has what's called an algorithm, and it's a mathematical equation that takes in hundreds of thousands of different things into effect when considering who they are going to show your posts to, and whose posts you personally will see. So if you don't understand this algorithm, a lot of the times you might be posting things that really nobody is saying whatsoever, or maybe the wrong people are saying. And so this is why, in network marketing, especially if you want to be successful on social media, this is one thing that you have to take into consideration. So I'm going to just kind of list them off. You might want to take notes. If you're watching along in the live in the team page, just let us know. And let your teams know too, so that they can get help. I will put the playlist for the first 4 video challenges in the comments in our team page. So this video that is in our team page, I will put it in the comments below. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, you can actually just click on my channel and hit playlists, and it says August challenges. So algorithm tips. It's the who, what, when, where, why. Okay. So who? Let's start with who. One big mistake people make when they first join is all of a sudden they add like every single affiliate that's on their team. So I see it all the time. Like I will enroll a new affiliate, and then all of a sudden everyone on my team friend requests them, or they request everyone on my team. This is not necessarily the best practice. Why? Because Facebook only shows your particular posts to about 10% of people on your friends lists. And the top things it takes into consideration when showing those things is, do they have a lot of like interests? Do they post the same verbiage? Do they search the same types of things? So if you're searching on Google a lot, CBD, or if you're posting about CBD and you're messaging people about CBD, other people that are doing the same are the ones seeing your posts only. So when you are friend requesting all these other affiliates and you're posting about CBD, guess who are the only people that see your posts? CBD affiliates. So you're preaching to the choir, right? You got nobody else but the choir sitting listening to you. And you want the people in the stands, in the grandstands. You want people in the crowd listening to you, right? So stop friending 8 million affiliates. My recommendation is to friend request your personal affiliates that you personally enroll follow anywhere between 2 to 4 people whose paycheck that you seriously want and set them as see first. Okay, and so to do that, I've showed that in previous videos. I think day 1, I showed you how to set somebody as see first. Now, I recommend only following people whose paycheck you want. You want to follow someone that's not doing well in the business? You want to follow their suit? And that's not to say that they couldn't later do better, but you can always go to their profile and check things out to make sure, like, to get inspiration. You don't have to be friends with them. Okay, so that leads me to another thing. Your profile should be set publicly. Okay, I want to show you some things on my phone, and hopefully I don't freak anyone out. Oops, wrong screen. Actually, I could probably do it from here too. Let's go to like my suggested friends here. Do I have that anywhere? Is there like a, maybe here? Find friends. So let's say, and hopefully I don't offend anybody, but I'm not friends. I won't offend Danielle. I know that. I'm not friends with Danielle, but you can see I can select follow right here on her page. So this is a particular setting that you can put in your own personal page. You want people to be able to just follow you. Okay? That's a public profile. The next thing is I can actually comment on Danielle's stuff, even though we aren't friends. So this is another setting. So when you are posting, you're going to see here, she posted this public, shared with public. That's one setting you can put up when you go to make a post. But also, some of you are sharing public, but I can't even comment since we're not friends. Now, don't you want someone to be able to say, hey, I'm interested in CBD, even though you're not friends with them? Would you open up a store and then say, hey, you can only buy things from me if we're friends? No, right? So then you want to make sure your settings are set up so anybody can comment on your public posts. Now, that doesn't mean you can't post about your kids' school and not change the privacy. Like if I'm going to make a post here, see this little setting here? I can change this to friends only, friends accept. I can do it to only me. I can do it to a particular smart list, which I will then show you guys how to make smart lists. I can post it to just my friends that are interested in CBD, that are inside that smart list. So I'm just saying, like, don't use the excuse, oh, I have pictures of my kids and blah, blah, blah. First of all, like, my suggestion is don't post where they particularly go to school. You know, I pay my bills and my kids get to have wondrous adventures for what we do on social media. That's like 50% of our paycheck, I would say. And so you can choose to work with it, or you can choose to let it work against you. It's totally up to you. This is just how I make it work for me. You have to think about yourself this. If you're going to spend an hour a day on social media anyways, why are you also sitting there broke? You may as well make money doing it, right? Okay, so that's just my 2 cents. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just trying to give you my total opinion on it as to why I keep things public. And, you know, I just don't post about where my kids attend school and things like that. I'm smart about it. I don't go, hey, we're at this and this fair. My kids' names are this and this, and you should come steal them because we'll be here from this and this time. You know, like, be smart, all right? All right, so we talked about that public profile. So for example, I am not friends yet with, let's see here. These are all my friend requests. I have not been able to respond. I don't accept sidelines, right? It's no offense. It's just that I don't want an inbred timeline, meaning only sidelines are only people who sell CBD are going to see my posts. So I don't accept them. They can hit follow. That they're more than welcome to follow me. So if I look here, Dorothy, I don't know who this person is, and I apologize. I'm not trying to call them out. Let's say Dorothy's trying to run a business, right? And we're not friends, and I see something of hers about CBD pop up in my newsfeed. Do you guys see how I can see this post? But if I scroll down, I can't comment on it. I only have the share option. I can't even like. So you are closing your business down to just friends when you don't have this set up correctly. So my first challenge to you today is to make sure that your settings are correct to allow anybody to comment or like on any public post. So if you need help with that, you're going to get with a sideline who you're not Facebook friends with and say, hey, can you comment and like on my Facebook posts? And then if you need help, you can Google how to set up those settings correctly. But honestly, you could also just play with settings and figure it out as well. So that's the first thing, the who. I'm going to stop this share. So the next thing is the law of reciprocation with the who. So you guys want lots of likes, comments, messages about CBD, right? Everybody wants that. We all want that. Then you must give likes, comments, and messages to other people. This is going to help your algorithm drastically. So how do I work and make this work for me? I set time aside to send happy birthday messages individually to people. I send gifts, little GIFs, like happy birthday. I send jib jabs of me with a face and like a thing going happy birthday. I try to get creative with it, and then I spark conversation when they say thank you. I say, so what are the plans today? Like, what do you got going on? I did this yesterday, and the girl immediately asked me about CBD. She's like, hey, I need you to send me a list of your products and the pricing. And I'm like, well, that could get kind of long. You know, what are you hoping it helps? I also will go through my newsfeed. I will go through groups I'm a part of, and I will message people, hey, that keto dessert you made looked really good. Would you mind sending me the recipe? Hey, your results in the past year on your weight loss is unreal. Like, your abs are awesome. Any tips you have for forming abs? That's my weak point. Hey, curly girl, your hair updo was really, really pretty, and I have a hard time doing updos for myself. You got any tips for me? Create conversation with people, because those people you're creating these conversations with are going to now see your posts more often. They're going to see your stories more often, okay? That is the law of reciprocation. What to post? When it comes to the algorithm, the Facebook tips I have is, I've already kind of gone over this, live video is going to be the best for your algorithm, meaning the most people will see that post. If you want a lot more people to see that post, do a live video. Always caption the live video with the topic, okay? Because if it's just your face there, they're not going to click on it. If someone doesn't have a caption in a live video, I don't click on it, because I'm the type of person where if someone butt dials me, I hang up, because God forbid they're having sex or something on the other line. And I'm like, oh my God, it gives me anxiety. So same thing with a live video. I've seen live people go live on accident or do crazy things on lives. I'm not going to click on it unless somebody has a caption that draws my attention. Okay, so live videos, it doesn't have to be just about CBD, although I recommend doing 1 to 2 CBD lives at least a week. Okay, live video is going to be your best about the what to post. The next best is going to be stories. We talked about that and things to post there. You actually want to post like 3 to 5 times throughout the day to your stories, because you will be closer to the top. So let me share my phone when I say that. Hopefully I can keep this timing right here, guys. All right, here we go. All right, so when I go into my Facebook, what you're gonna see is these right here. Natasha right here, she is posted recently because she's the most recent in my algorithm to have posted. So if you want to increase your chances of your stories being seen, you probably want to spread out your stories posts, right? Because I'm going to click through, I'm going to see, you see Heather's posted like 5 or 6 times. She is always within my top 5 people to stories to see, because she's spreading things out throughout the day. Okay. Marissa, send love on different people's stories, because you want love on yours, right? I mean, on and on and on. So the thing is like, chances are if you're way over here, like see, I'm continuing to scroll, like I'm not going to see this story because I'm not going to scroll all the way over to find you. So you want to be in the top, like first 5 to 10 there. I mean, really 5 would be ideal, right? So you got to spread your stories out throughout the day. Stories is the next best thing. The next best thing after that on the what to post. We've already talked about verbiage. We've already talked about relationship marketing and talking about your feelings, how the products have made you feel, how they've made somebody else feel, how you felt before taking the products, how you felt before you were in the business versus what the opportunity is giving you now. You know, describing like, gosh, my friend Melissa, she used to feel heartbroken constantly because she could never see her kids, take them to gymnastics or take them to Girl Scouts. Fast forward a year, Melissa is making 5 figures a month in the CBD industry. You don't want to miss out on this. I can help you build your business for an entire week. Doesn't that sound better than, hey, hit me up if you're interested in joining the CBD industry, right? Talk about the feelings, the before and after, the feel, felt, found, of what the products have helped somebody with or what the business has helped somebody with. So that's the other what. The other thing though is what's going to catch your attention more? A picture with a caption here or just words? Like look at picture caption. Picture caption. I stop more on stuff like this. This I don't really stop. Stop with the, I don't know what that, like I chances are I'm not going to stop on this and interact with it because people want to see pictures. They interact more with the pictures. So if you're just putting a post up that says CBD really helped my pain, hit me up if you want some, that's really not, you're probably not going to get a lot of stuff. Here's the other thing. I'm going to try to find, I don't want to call anyone out and embarrass anybody, so I'm not going to share. But the other things on what to post. You have to watch your verbiage. When I say CBD, just like, hey, who wants to buy my CBD? Facebook takes, again, over 100,000 things into effect. So they take into things that are common salesy verbiage, like hit me up, message me, drop a comment. Like all those things, Facebook's like, dude, like we're hiding this post, it's super salesy. Why? Because Facebook makes money for you to get a business page and buy advertisement, right? So why buy it when it can be free if, as long as you work it correctly, right? A lot of us are working our business on a budget. So you want to be careful. So different things that you can do, I'll just show you my, that's what I'll do. I'll show you my posts. Different things that you can personally do to avoid salesy verbiage. Like don't say things like comment below, message me if interested. Those types of things, like you don't have to say that. You could just put an arrow emoji. You know, like you don't have to say those sort of salesy things. Facebook's just like, yeah, okay, we're going to hide this. All right, that's again the algorithm. The reason why Facebook created this algorithm is for numerous reasons. One, they want people to have to pay to advertise. They're a free platform, and the way they make money is through paid advertisements. Two, there are people in this world that post every second. And so all of a sudden, in the beginning of Facebook Landia, you saw every post for every friend. And then people started getting pissed. And they're like, I got Sally over here who's posting 800 times a day, and I'm not seeing any of my other friends post because I have to get through all of Sally's stuff. So Facebook was like, oh, we hear you, because they were losing people. They were losing viewers off of Facebook. So Facebook created this algorithm. And so we'll talk about that on the when to post. Facebook said, okay, we will start to filter some things so that you don't see a lot from just one person. Like we will gear it more towards your interests. Okay, so that's how the algorithm was created. All right, so what to post when it comes to the verbiage. We've talked about the bio, we've talked about here, we've talked about your photos here, all of that. Highly recommend hiding your friends list, just my 2 cents, that's another setting. All right, so here, if I would have not used these emojis, there's a chance that it would have hid the post from various people. So like the word CBD, I always like to put an emoji near that. Product, that can be like a trigger for the algorithm to hide things. But you're gonna see I had 7,000 views because it was public. It was public, okay guys? I'm gonna show you a CBD post. You guys see that I'm not just posting about CBD. That's another big mistake I see is all you post about is CBD. You gotta be you, okay? What's your brand? Use that, give tips about your brand, not just CBD, and network with people that also enjoy those things. So let's give an example. Wow, the Curly Girl method has done wonders for my hair. I think it's finally time I do a video with my tips and routine. What do you think? Before and after of my hair, right? You know what I did after this, guys? I went into Curly Girl groups and I friend requested 10 new Curly Girls that were just getting into the routine. Boom, 10 new friends in 10 minutes. Now I've got 10 new eyeballs and 10 new potentials, 10 new people I can change their life. I'm trying to find a good CBD post. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, right here, for example. It's National CBD Day. I didn't say CBD, I typed up emojis. First 10 people to claim it get $15 sample pack, $40 value, $20 ship. Do you see I'm not using the number sign? I'm using the number emoji. Facebook has a hard time reading emojis. It messes up their code, okay? And so using these can help you. Now, I'm gonna tell you what happened when I put this post up. I got a lot of comments. You'll see I got 28 comments on this. Do you know what people did? They started copying. They stole my picture and they started copying my verbiage. I don't really care, but Facebook cares. So when you copied my verbiage and my picture, Facebook hid your post because it's the law of authenticity. People were also getting annoyed that people would steal their posts and their verbiage. And so Facebook was like, okay, we'll add that into the algorithm too. So when you use other people's verbiage and you just copy paste, it's hurting you. So don't use it as inspiration. Okay, so don't copy and paste different people's verbiage. And again, like you'll never see me say like message me. Do you guys see this? I just put a little guy yelling and an arrow sign. I don't say comment below. I don't say those things. I might say holler and put an arrow down. You have to be careful with your words. All right, these are just all my algorithm tips. I might not make it to Facebook Smart Lists because I'm trying to keep these at like 20 minutes for everybody. Who, what, when to post. Post timing makes a difference. So if I do a live video at 1:30 in the afternoon when everybody's at work or picking their kids up from school, do you think that many people will hop on live? Probably not. So you want to think about what times of days you're doing your posts. Generally, I will wake up and do some sort of like inspirational post because upwards of 75% of people will grab their phone and hop on social media when they first wake up. So you can capitalize on that and make sure that your posts are one of the first they see. Now, if you post outside of like the key times, the high traffic times, that's fine, but just know that your post only has about at max a 90-minute lifespan. Okay, so think about what times you're posting. When people first wake up might be good. Lunch hour is okay. And the best time to post is in the evening. You ride the wave, like right after dinner posting, the moms and dads are getting their kids into bed, they're laying down to relax, and they're scrolling on Facebook. And I'm gonna show you something again on my phone. Oops, wrong one. There's a way that you can see how many people are currently active on your Facebook. or at least the ones that allow that setting. So my recommendation is the post that you want seen most is the one you should post right after dinner time. Okay, so think about the timing of that. All right, so if I go here to my messenger, what you're gonna see is this number on the bottom, 651. It's about lunchtime here, so that's why that number is more elevated. But earlier this morning at about 10:30, this number was only in the like 2-300s. And then usually if I'm up at like 2 a.m., this number is in the 2-300s. So 2 a.m. is probably not a good time to post, right? But now might be a good time, or later tonight, this number will jump in upwards of 900 for me, because that's how many active connections I have on Messenger currently. All right, so think about when you're posting. If you're gonna do a live video about the business, you should probably do it at around the 6 to 7 o'clock marker, or between 6 and 8. Now I'm West Coast, so I actually really think about these things. I'm West Coast, but 80% of the population lives between the Central and East Coast time zone. So I want to post a little bit earlier than what's necessary for my Arizona people, but what's going to happen is I'm going to get all these likes and comments, and every time someone likes and every time someone comments, Facebook is going, wow, we're going to show more people this. So the more likes and comments a post gets, the more Facebook will actually throw that into more of your friends' news feed. So that's why an inspirational post in the morning is really great, usually, because you're going to get a lot of likes, comments, shares. And then that next post you do in the evening, those people that liked, commented, shared are going to see that post. That's also why I'm not just all about CBD. I am giving value to people about keto, about curly girl, about Zumba, about fitness. And those people are tuning in, watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and then I say something about CBD and they see that. They actually see it. Is this making sense to everybody? If it doesn't, please let me know. Let me check this live feed here. Make sure everybody is, here we go. Oh God, I'm gonna hear my own voice. Okay, I don't like hearing my own voice. Like, it doesn't look like there's many people on live in the team page, so that's fine. So that is the, like, what to post, who, what, when, the when to post. Word and picture authenticity, post timing, law of reciprocation, we talked about that. Active contact follow-ups. So did you see where I showed you those little people on my messenger? Here I go, sharing my phone again. I should just leave it shared. Where it said 651 people were active. Here we go. So when I go to my messenger, this is the other recommendation I'm going to make to you. When you go to do some follow-ups, take 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you want to do, 641, click on that little person tab there. And if these are people like, for example, I'm going to find one right now, that are either current customers or potential affiliates or whatever, follow up with them while they're active on Facebook. You're going to get a more immediate response. So, person, no. Let's see. We haven't talked about CBD yet. I'm trying to find an example for you guys. A lot of these people have already messaged. Okay. No, that's a lot of these people are either working with me already or whatnot. I'm really trying to find you guys a good example. You know what really irritates me is when I go through this and I see a lot of you guys are on active and you're all like, I don't have time to work my business, but yet you're on Facebook scrolling and not making money. I don't have time, but I'm so broke. It's not working for me. But I'm on Facebook 6 hours a day. Sorry, just being real. These are so many of these. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's one. Hello, Deanna. I have not wanted to be the annoying follow-up girl, but I also didn't want you to think, obviously, that I forgot about you. And I would really love to help your son with his focus issues that he has going on too. So I actually just was talking to a friend of mine who had some amazing results with her son, and I was hoping I could at least share that testimony with you and see what other questions you have on CBD and the business opportunity. And kind of just gauge where your head's at with everything. Boom. She's active. She's on now. Chances are I will get more of an immediate response. So that's my other tip to you when following up. Definitely check out your active people for sure. Let me stop that again. And then we talked about salesy verbiage and trying to stay away from that. Last but not least is Facebook Smart Lists. And I've already run at 30 minutes with this video, so I'm going to save that for tomorrow. In the meantime, if you want to get ahead, you can actually Google how to create Facebook Smart Lists. And I want you to open up your mind and think about, why would I want to create Facebook Smart Lists? And tomorrow, I'm actually going to talk about that and show you how I use these as tools to grow my business and stay organized. So hopefully this has helped you. If it's helped you, mention below. What did I say was today's challenge, Kelly? Did you write it down?
Did write it down.
Making sure your profile is public, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Making sure that anybody can like, comment, or share on your public posts. So get with the sideline to make sure somebody that isn't a friend can actually like comment. That is your challenge for today. Make sure that's set right, and then really start thinking and taking into consideration the who, what, when, where, why of your posts and of how you actually work social media. So if this has helped you, just holler, let me know. If you have questions, let me know too. And thanks for being a part of our August challenge group. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.